Well, it is Monday, and I just put out the goats, and I gave them their treat. It's a bunch of cabbage ends, because I was at my workplace. We were cutting up cabbages to make sauerkraut. We took off all the bad leaves, or semi-tainted leaves, so they're not that bad. I gave them to the goats. I'm just going for the scraps underneath. You guys don't eat that cabbage. I'm going to stick them on your horns. They'll look like shish kebabs. They're trying. Good boy, Samson. Not so bad, is it? I did it anyway. I gave them cabbage hats. I stuck it on their horns, because why not? It's hilarious. That's funny. I put it on Mr. Bilbo, but he already flicked it off. Good boy, Mr. So Great. You're so funny. What do you think of that cabbage hat? Huh? They just don't care. Like, what do I do? I was like, there's something on my head. How do I get it off? This is pretty funny. You'll get it off eventually. Eleanor's like, what's that on your head? It's good stuff. You can do it, Frodo. I believe in you. You're getting it off pretty lazily. It's almost off. Can't you see? It's ripping. It's in the way of my vision. You can't see. He's wigging out. But Snowflake's just standing there looking at him. Like, what's he doing? It's almost off. Oh no, his cabbage fell off from their battle. Oh, Frodo. Mommy, help me! You can get it off. You've done it before. Is Bilbo gonna help? Good boy, Bilbo. You're so nice. Okay, I guess you deserve pets since you went through that. Switch, switch, switch. No. My friend Chise sent me a little post on Facebook of why to better charge your commission prices. And so I was reading it and I was like, oh, I wonder if I should raise them up again. Probably be smart if I did. Sometimes when I charge, I always question. I go, this could have probably been sold for a lot more. But oh well. Anyway, I'm going to read this a few times so it could really just sink in. And then I'll see what I'll do about it later. Also, I finished uploading my next vlog but I still need to make a custom thumbnail. They're all made. You know, I have this picture packaged up, but I did not ship it off yet. I still have to calculate the shipping, so that's still here at the house. But goodbye, painting. I don't want to work on you anymore. Also, Cuphead. While I was doing that, I was watching my friend Ken. They uploaded a video of their Patreon sketch requests, so I was watching them work on that. Ken is very fast at drawing things. It is amazing! Anyway, I'm gonna go finish my last load of laundry and then I can carry on with my life. I'm gonna make some banana bread right now. Just took out 2 bananas from the freezer, but frozen bananas, when they thaw out, they smush really well, so that's why. Yes. So I'm gonna mix it together. There, I mixed all the ingredients together. Now just to pop it in the oven. So while I'm waiting for my banana bread to finish baking, I will be folding some clothes. They're all done. Cats are happy now because they could sleep wherever they want. I'm gonna trim this bush because every time I walk through here, it's just hitting my head. There, all better. Now I can walk through with ease. I use this awesome bush trimmer. There. Just kind of let it all recycle back into the yard. Forget taking this to the dump. I don't know why people take so much green waste to the dump. When they have yards this big, just toss it in the yard. Who cares? Well, I just hung up this mask. I decided to put it right here because I didn't know where else to put it. And it's right above my bed. So I'll be sleeping there and this thing will be there. Just to stare at me. It'll be so funny. Probably give me nightmares. But if it does start giving me nightmares, I'll move it somewhere else. But I don't mind it at the moment. Well, it's all done. Look at it. It's amazing. This is actually for my mom because it was supposed to be a present for Mother's Day and then I lacked ingredients, so I forgot. But I did it now. I even put chocolate chips in it, so it should be good. Anyway, my brother's home now. There's his legs. I didn't get any art stuff done. Okay, it's bedtime, but I did not accomplish anything. I'm like obsessed trying to get some sort of design for Missy's dress down. And I've been spending a long time on it and I don't know what I like. Sorry that the screen is going woo woo woo. It's not like that on this screen, but it's like this on my screen. Cintiq for some reason. But anyway, this is the sketch. I keep erasing the dress and I keep erasing and I keep erasing and redrawing it and I don't know what I'm happy with. So I finally scanned it into the computer and started working with layers to see what I like. Anyway, this is what it looks like currently on my paper. And this is what I was thinking of doing, making a shorter kind of skirt underneath this apron she has on. And it would show her legs off more, because I kind of want to show off these monster kind of stockings because they're teeth. But yeah, it looks kind of weird with the bow, but if I keep this monster bow, then I could have it do this, and it could like stretch around and be like a longer dress wrap. And only when she's like in serious battle mode she could like retract it and maybe, you know, it could get small, it could expand or retract, but I don't know, it kind of looks weird. The other option I could do is get rid of the bow altogether and it would look pretty clean. Well, this is another option. I not have the bow still, but try this instead. I really liked the original design, if I could find it. It's somewhere up in my zillions of tabs. There's like a tooth mouth thing on the back of her skirt for her monster dress, and I kind of wanted to incorporate that, but I'm still not sure if I'm satisfied with the idea. I mean, I tried it with the bow and it's kind of weird still. So I still don't know. But I'm gonna go to bed now because it's past 12. Almost 12:30, so I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, well, I'm heading off to my parents' place because they want me to make cookies. My dad does. And I'm bringing my shaver clipper box and some clippers for my other cat, Lucy's toenails, because Lucy has some clumps and toenail growth problems since she's so old. So I'm gonna do that. And you know what? Since I'm bringing my camera, might as well show you Lucy, since you know, before she croaks like Twilight did. I don't know why I didn't film Twilight. That was dumb of me. But whatever. But I'm going to shave some clumps off of Lucy because, no offense, Mom, but you do a terrible combing job. Anyway, I'm going to go get cookies made, so yeah. Oh, Lucy. Lucy, baby.
Wait, you're showing our messy house.
No, I'm not. Hi, Lucy. This is Lucy. And she has lots and lots of clumps. Ugh. That I will save her from. How are you, Lucy? It's kind of dark, but hope you can see her. That's better, yeah. It's a good girl. Good old Grandma Kitty. It's a good girl.
Yeah, she's 16.
16. I wonder how long she's gonna make it.
Oh.
I mean, Q-Tip made it to 19. We will see. Determination. Alright, I'm gonna go make cookies now. I'm using my mom's mixer. Quite handy to make cookies. Well, I'm back home. And these are the cookies I made. All done. It's about, I left at 3:20, so, and it's like a 5-minute drive, so that took my whole day, pretty much. Look how much this place needs to get mowed. You guys, I bought something and it came in the mail today. I said I wasn't going to buy anything, but I couldn't help myself. I got a Figma. But it's gonna fall. It's a bootleg. And her face is off, so you can't even see it anyway. It's Insane Black Rock Shooter. I'll have to take her out and show you. But yes, it's a bootleg. The paint's way off, as you can see on her belt. But that's okay, because I'm an artist and I can fix things. Alright, so this is the Figma out of the box. I was able to get the face on, but it's kind of loose, so I gotta figure out how to make it a bit snugger. The reason why I have it off the body is because I don't know if I like this joint. It's kind of loose on here. But that's what I get for buying a bootleg. And the paint job on these faces. They are awful. They didn't even paint it all the way. If it could focus. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. So I'm gonna totally redo the faces, or at least touch it up. I'm not sure how it will look on the face, but also this body. This body is crooked, as you can see. It looks like the hip is sticking out. I need to fix that so it doesn't look like that, because clearly she's not doing that here. Ugh. And there's some other parts too that need a lot of fixing. Paint touch-ups. There's some factory things that need to get scraped off because they didn't do that all the way. But the hand joints are pretty good. So far the leg joints seem pretty good. But this paint job and this body, I'm going to have to take some of these apart and readjust them. The shoulder pad likes to fall off a lot. And I haven't been able to stick this into her back where it's supposed to be, that hole there. There's a little thing here. Yeah, see, it's supposed to go into her back. But yeah, it came with 2 stands. I'm guessing one of them's for when she's holding this giant, whatever this thing is, a cannon sword thing. But overall, it's not that bad. Also, her hair is curled, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be straight, like so. And this is very not how it's supposed to be. Okay, so it's the end of the day, and I kinda like this design, I think. I mean, I keep looking back at this other design that I did, and now I'm getting all iffy about it. I wanted to simplify this outfit because, you know, I wanted to make it easier to draw if I were to draw her in a comic. And, let me show you. I was looking through this Disgaea art book that I have. I love this art book, and I noticed how neatly simplified everything is. And I have all these details that would be terrible to draw over and over again. So that's why I was trying to revamp her outfit, but I don't know. I was looking at, let's see, where is this? I can't even find my mouse. This is her reference sheet. I flipped it over to look at that compared to the drawing I was doing. And I was like, you know, the fluffy outfit kind of it's what makes Mizzy Mizzy, that big bow. And this new outfit kind of just totally changes everything, and I don't know if I'm happy with it, so this is really frustrating. Probably gonna have to sleep on it another day, or just move on to an entirely different project and come back to this later, because it's making me mad and I'm not accomplishing anything. This is like the 3rd day I'm just working on it. So, well, in other news, let's see, what else was I doing? Yeah, I have so many tabs up here. I was looking up tutorials of how to do magnets in custom figures, and I was looking at a few of those videos, which is pretty neat. And the reason why I was looking at that is because I sort of don't like the, let me move her head, I have it detached because the joint that it comes with kind of sucks, personally. So I was wondering if a magnet would, you know, work well, because maybe even for this hair, because it's stupidly not attaching. So maybe I'll put a magnet in her hair and her face as well. Faces. Oh, and I also figured out, I looked up a tutorial online of how to straighten this out. Pretty much you have to use a heat gun or boiling water or something and get it flexible, and then after you've straightened it out with your hands, then you put it underneath running water and it should straighten out. So I'm going to try that tomorrow. And I think that's all to report today. I didn't get much art stuff done at all, except for this sketch picture, because I also had to make another dinner meal from scratch, and that took a while. So I finished all my morning chores. It's Wednesday morning, and while I was out doing that, I was thinking, maybe I should try recording this while I'm fixing this figure. Like I could, like the title would be something like How to Fix a Figma Bootleg Figure or something, and just show what I did to pretty much solve all the flaws to make this a somewhat decent toy again. I think I'm gonna go do that. That'd make a fun video, right? Oh, well, it's past 12, so I should probably head off to bed, but I decided to do a little art trade with my friend Fear Grows on DeviantArt. This is of her pumpkin character. I'm not done. I'm almost done. I have to go over with some colored pencils and highlights, and then it will really pop out. Oh, and some glitter pins too, just for fun, because it makes it look extra special. But so that's what I did tonight. I should have worked on comics, but I didn't feel like it, so I worked on this. And today I also did a speed paint video recording, and I asked my mom's opinion, and she said I didn't sound happy, and I don't know why I don't sound happy. I'm always happy. Something I need to work on. She said probably put some funny stuff like around my screen or something, and maybe you could hear it in my voice better, but I am happy. But other than that, she said it was okay. It sounded okay. Also, over here on this side, I am slowly but surely working on this figure. I'm making it better. I straightened out the hair a bit. It's still kind of curled, but it's better than how it was. It was straighter, but it is slowly curling up again, so if I have to fix it, it's no biggie. It's not hard. But I did fix her weird hip body that I was having an annoying problem with. I didn't like it that it was shoved over to the side, so that's all fixed. And I've also been going over this figure with an X-Acto knife, because when these China people make the molds, the duplicate molds, there's always factory what's it called? It's when the mold isn't perfect and they don't scrape off the edges so it looks like it has been duplicated. So I've been going over and scratching the factory mold imperfections off with my X-Acto knife here. It looks like this pops out easily. Maybe when I'm all done working on this I'll just super glue it in there. But yeah, that's all I did today, and I have been filming the step-by-step progress of this, even though I don't think I've been doing it under the greatest of lighting. But we'll see. I'll try to make that a video. So yeah, hopefully I can work on this a little bit at a day and get this all nice and fixed up. Alright, I'm going to go to bed now, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. So today I will be heading off to church and clean the building with my mom because we volunteered. I'm also bringing my painting to get a quote on it for a shipping price, because I'm terrible at calculating how much it's gonna cost. So I'm gonna go bring it to town, do that, and then I'm gonna bring it back after I get the quote, tell the guy, and then hopefully get paid. And then I'll bring it back again on Tuesday next week. So yeah, I'm gonna clean the church with my mom because we volunteered, like I said, and it's gonna be like every Thursday until the month is over. So I'm going to go be doing that. So until then. Well, I'm here at the church building now. I'm going to mostly vacuum this whole time I'm here. That's what I do on the first day. So I have this vacuum. I'm going to vacuum all throughout here. If you've never been in a church building before, This is what ours looks like. Pretty fancy, yeah? Anyway, I'm gonna get to work now. There, all done vacuuming. All done. Yep. That took a while. Vacuumed in there. Vacuumed in the office. And if you want to know what the baptismal thing looks like, they have it all covered up because it's kind of gross right now, but there's this interesting painting. And the water's gross. That's probably why it's covered, but yep. All done. Also, this is a brand new vacuum and looks like I already broke off a piece. This is supposed to go for where the hose kind of connects so it won't unravel, so you could tie it up in loops. But I broke it. It's another one of these, but it goes down there. So sad. Well, I am back home now, and I got another package in the mail. Yep, I bought another thing. Someone stopped me. Well, this is what I got. I got one of those little chibi figures, whatever they're called, Nendo droids, but of Etna. And I got it for a cheap price too because they messed up on this figure. There's actually 2 right wings instead of 1 right, 1 left, so. But I am artsy, like I said, and I could make a second wing. Yeah, I keep buying stuff. I'm gonna like fill up. When I make my display cabinet, it's gonna be so full of things. Just a quick view of her outside of the box. Looks pretty cute. I'm happy with it. It feels like good quality plastic, so I'm pretty sure this is not a bootleg. So, whoop, and there she goes. Oh boy. But yeah, she comes with 3 faces, 2 faces, some extra arms, her staff, and a little gun thing. And she is poseable, but I can't do it with one hand. Her legs move, her wings, I guess you could take them out. I'm gonna have to fix that one though. Make a second one or something. And yeah. It's so cute. I am happy with this purchase. Also, I just wanted to mention that I did go to get my package. I got a quote for the big painting. It's almost $50 to ship. And that was the cheapest rate, so I hope this guy won't be too mad, but you know, he asked for the largest painting, so, and I tried to do a good job wrapping it up, so that's just how it's going to be. Maybe I'll give myself $10 extra for that stupid wrapping job. It took a while, so. Also, I'm going to try to finish up this art tray today. That will be a good goal. Mr. Aslan, your tongue's sticking out. Yeah, it's really far out. Yes, it is. Oh. It's so cute when you stick out your tongue. You're just so silly. Yeah. Alright, so now it's past 12 and I should go to bed, but I did do some comic work, as you can see. I drew it kind of fast and sloppily, but it's turning out okay, so hooray. But yeah, it's about 45 minutes of work. But yeah, so I did some of that, so that's good. And I did finish my friend's art trade. I put it in a sleeve already, so it's shiny. So I did that. Oh, and I have my references up here, because I was drawing, I need it. This is the only thing that I drew his scythe in, and it went off the page. But yeah, that's one reference, and then here's the other reference of his that I'm using. And then I also, since my mom said I sounded so dull in my last YouTube video recording, I went back and I re-recorded my voiceover and I re-uploaded it, and then she's like, because I tried to sound more cheerful, and when I try to sound cheerful, I have little laughs in between my sentences, so my mom's like, those laughs sound so fake. So I went back a third time, and re-uploaded it. But this time I took out all my stupid laughs, except for like one or two. But yes, this is finally done, I think. And I will upload it tomorrow after my mom gives one more listen to. Thank you, Ma. You're such a great coach. One more thing I wanted to say. You know, when I boiled some of my figures to make their parts straighten out yesterday, and they're slowly curling back into their position, so I need to do it again. This is not so bad, but it's kind of curving a little much. You could see it there. And I had my figure's foot that will not straighten out. I had that boiled and curved to make straight again. But then it slowly bent back up, and then this figure fell off my shelf and exploded all over the place, because you could easily just take this figure apart. Everything pops off. But I cannot find her top half anywhere. It flew somewhere. I don't know where it went. So tomorrow I'll do a thorough search job. You must be hot. Is that why you're laying down here? It is starting to get warmer again. This weather cannot make up its mind. Anyway, now I will go to bed. Well, it is Friday and I am finished with my chores. I put the goats out. I think I'm done with everything this morning, except for maybe walking the cats. But I'll do that later. It's kind of hot. They wouldn't want to stay in the sun anyway. They'll just lay around if I walk them out. So I'll do that later. As you can see, I have quite a few things to do on my list of accomplishments that I'd like to complete today. So wish me luck! Cat sleeps right behind my tablet. Can't get any work done when you're doing that. I'm done using my tablet. I want to put it down now, but he's sleeping there. So I decided to go and make lunch. I was looking around and I think found her. There. She fell back there, but the rest of her body, like, scattered across the floor over here, so at least I found you. Stupid figure. Why do they use such cheap plastic to make them bend everywhere? It drives me nuts. Maybe I gotta, like, do a permanent solution and just drill a hole through this plastic platform she stands on and into her leg and just put a screw in there and be done with it. She will never fall again. So this is actually Future K on Saturday, but I just wanted to say that the reason why she fell over is not because her foot bent back. I discovered it's because the peg she stands on broke off and is lodged in her foot. So I have to force drill this and make a new stand thing for her anyway. But now I know. Guess who's walking on the deck? It's one of them silver foxies. I see you. I see everything. I see you, little fox. Yes, I do.
Yeah, it does say that.
You're so cute. Yes, you are. Can you be my little pet? It's so cute. As long as they don't hurt the cats, it's fine. Good little foxy. So cute. Where are you gonna go? Huh? Where are you gonna go? I see you. Yes, you do. Hello. Don't leave. Aw. Well, the fox disappeared. But I've been smelling a skunk smell through the window, so I wonder if that thing's scaring the skunk that has been roaming around here. Either that fox is or one of the cats. But I did get my very tiny magnets in the mail. I didn't realize how small they were, but I could still get a use from them. Because they do, I'll show you. They stick pretty well. I got these, I could use this on the chain for her back. As you can see, these tiny magnets are very strong. So they will do just fine. Yeah. But I'm waiting for a second set of different size magnets in the mail. And there was like a size that I wanted to use for her head, like I mentioned earlier. This, I think, might be a little too small for holding up her head, so I'm not going to do that. I will wait till the second set comes. And if that size is too small, then I'll, look at the measurements. This size is 1/16 by 1/32 inch. So if it's too small, I'll just get a bigger size. I like this magnet idea. I was thinking of maybe even making a figure that has magnetic joints. Just like a simple little chibi figure, kind of like one of these Nendoroids, whatever they're called. And just having magnetic joints, and they could move around and stuff. And I don't know, I want to experiment. I'm so curious. Okay, let's see. Work-wise, I did a Cuphead art. Right, I'll show you. Even I already probably posted this online. I'll show you anyway. I colored this up and recorded it because I might make a video on it. Who knows? Because there's a rant I want to have with that game. I just want to express it. My anger for the gameplay. Let's see, I also took pictures of the sketchbook and posted it on my Patreon. I put my art trade process pictures together and I posted that on my Patreon. I announced my next live stream because I forget to announce that, and so I write it on my to-do list. So the next ones that I need to work on is my Death Chicken comic. I need to work on my next commission. The previous people didn't get back to me yet, and he usually always gets back to me right away, so I wonder if the FedEx price that I gave him is frustrating him. I know that's a lot for shipping, but when I was there, they were saying that the price rose a bit, and this is the cheapest, so what can I do? And then I want to try redoing that Mizzy's monster outfit. I'm just going to simplify her original outfit, and that'll be that. Are you ready to go to bed, little goaties? It's time to go. Let's go, you guys. Barge right out of the door, will ya? They're ready to go to bed, I guess. Hi, Mr. Frodo. Good girl. Mr. Tumnus has been starting to battle Socrates, probably for leadership status. Hey, Lenore, would you like a carrot? Good girl. Alright, so it's past 11. I gotta go to bed now because I have work in the morning. But I didn't get much comics done. I got like about 20 minutes of work in. I did this like last minute, just before I turned off my computer just now. But this front page ink job is pretty much done. It's not an ink job, I just darkened it with pencil, and then I gotta scan it into the computer, and then I could tone it up on there. And then I also started the next thumbnail layout for the next commission in line. This is for Chirutai, and it's pretty much of a monster that's pinning a girl down, and then there's someone else in a distance that is watching nearby. They just pretty much stumbled on the incident. I drew like 3 thumbnail sketches to see which one I liked the best. And I think I like my last one the best because it's just more dynamic, because I kind of tilted the ground at an angle. I didn't get my Mizzy dress drawing done today. I didn't have enough time, but at least I accomplished most of it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you next vlog. Bye bye.